Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another More Copy Soup Video episode 22. Last time we left in the middle of an episode, kinda sorta, because we had just finished up the maid cafe, but now we're going to leave Daisuke in the park to see if he is a fellow Velden. So let's continue on. I knock on Erlen's door, and she answers. Ready to go? Yosei's on his way.
Yes, let's go.
She collects her things and the two of us leave the house. So serious. Erlen walks with more urgency than usual. I guess I can't blame her. I'd want some answers too, especially if it turns out Daisuke really is Velden. That just raises so many questions. By the time we make it to the park, the sun has almost disappeared behind a scattering of purple and pink clouds. This is quite a nice background, I do have to say. Yosei greets us at the park entrance and we walk in together. A chilly breeze weaves through our hair as we wait. Erlen suddenly hands me the amulet.
Present this to Daisuke and see if he accepts it.
Aren't you going to do that? She shakes her head.
I've had a moment to think on our journey over here. If Daisuke is Velden, there's a chance he'll recognize me, which means he may try to deny who he is if he knows that I know the amulet is Velden. However, if you offer him the amulet, he may let his guard down since he'll assume you don't know it's Velden.
That is a good strategy. Does that mean you'll hide?
Yes, I'll remain out of sight until we determine if he's Velden or not.
Finally, we see Daisuke walking up to meet us and Erlen quickly hides from sight. Daisuke waves. He wears an easy smile with a soccer ball looped under his arm.
Hey guys, ready to play?
Maybe he's not Velden because he doesn't have his own sprite, you know? Yeah, just one thing first. I show him the amulet. We found this at the hot spring and we don't know who it belongs to. Is it yours? Daisuke's eyes open wide. Then he breaks into a smile, breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, I've been looking everywhere for it. I'm so glad you guys found it.
With the music stopped. It's true. Just as he reaches for the amulet, Erlen pops into view.
I knew it!
Daisuke freezes, his brows furrowing in confusion.
Erlen, what are you doing here?
I'm here because there's something we need to talk about.
Talk about what?
The fact that you're Velden!
Oh, what are you talking about?
Play good cop, bad cop, or let Erlen take the lead. We need to be aggressive here, just absolutely terrify the young boy. I set my jaw and do my best to look tall and intimidating. Listen, man, come clean and no one gets hurt. I won't have to suck your cock until you come. Oh, sorry, that was an ad-lib. His eyes widen.
Hurt?
That was a bit suspect. No more pretending. We know you're Velden. Erlen steps forward, gently moving me aside.
You gave away your secret by accepting the amulet.
He looks between me and Erlen, and then nods curtly. His name Kurt?
You're right. I am from Velden.
Color me shocked. It's not like I guessed this so many episodes ago.
My name is Malik Emery.
Even though I was expecting it, the news still hits me hard. There was another Velden here all along. Erlen's lips are pursed in a frown.
I don't understand. Why have you been lying?
Look, it's not like I could go around telling everyone I'm from Velden.
That's not what I meant. You must have known that I'm Velden too.
He hesitates.
Yeah, I did know.
Then why didn't you confide in me? Surely I, of all people, would have understood.
He shakes his head slowly.
I couldn't.
Why?
He falls silent. What isn't he telling us? Finally, when he speaks, his voice sounds heavy, like there's a deeper weight behind his words.
Because I wasn't sure why you were here. I'm still not sure. You're the princess. You shouldn't be here. Which means if you are, there must be a reason why you left. I couldn't tell you who I was because I was scared of what would happen. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's the truth. What if you didn't want to be discovered and I unknowingly outed you?
Erlen's brows knit together. Something about this doesn't add up. Did it ever occur to you that maybe Erlen didn't come here by choice? He blinks, suddenly looking nervous. His hands run through his hair, and his face softens as if he wiped away his nerves.
The thought did cross my mind.
And you still did nothing?
No, I did something. You're the reason I joined the student council.
I'm not sure I follow.
What do I have to do with that school?
I joined the student council in an effort to get closer to you. I thought if I could understand your intentions, then I'd know whether or not I should reveal myself. I never expected that you'd have discovered me before I discovered why you were here.
Okay, 3 choices here. There's so many words I can't even read. You didn't hide your tracks well. Sounds like an excuse. Dude, he's trying to move in on Erlen. We can't have that happen. I don't know. You did a pretty good job of hiding your true self. It sounds more to me like you want an excuse to get to your princess. Erlen's gaze narrows, but Daisuke adamantly shakes his head.
That's not true. I certainly wouldn't dare overstep like that.
First you get on the student council to get close to her, and then you purposely lose your amulet in a place where somebody could conveniently find it.
No, I really did lose it.
I cross my arms.
Besides, if I wanted to speak with Erlen so badly, I could have just approached her at any time.
I pause. He's got me there. Erlen stays serious.
Perhaps that explains why you remained hidden from me, but it doesn't explain why you're here in the first place. Are you a scout on a mission?
No, I don't know why I'm here. Nor do I know how to get back.
How did you get here?
I'm not sure. Somehow I was pulled from my home and fell through a hole in the sky and landed here.
Someone's just sucking up Veldens. Some sort of magical wizard or something. I exchange glances with Erlen, which Daisuke notices.
Look, I know it sounds crazy. I wouldn't have believed it myself if it didn't happen to me.
It doesn't sound crazy. It's exactly what happened to me. If it's happened to both of us, it must mean we were targeted. We just need to understand why.
Targeted?
This is getting a very thick plot, you know. There's someone scheming behind the scenes, and we gotta find that schemer. Daisuke looks nervous again.
Why would you think that?
Once may be a coincidence, but twice? Absolutely not. What did you do back in Velden?
Nothing. I'm just a normal person. I have no idea why this has happened to me.
His voice lifts higher and sounds strained.
There must be a reason. Think!
This might be getting out of hand. Maybe we should take a break and think calmly about things. Erlen breathes in deeply, then nods.
I'm really sorry I don't have all the answers.
He glances tentatively at Erlen. That word almost threw me off my tracks.
But honestly, I'm kind of glad I don't have to hide this secret from you anymore.
Her expression softens.
It's certainly easier to have the support of friends.
Does that mean that we're friends?
Ooh, this is not good. We can't have one of our potential mates have a friend. She offers him back his amulet, which he gratefully accepts.
Thank you, Your Highness.
She nods as a smile lifts her mouth.
Just Erlen will do while we're in this world, but I do appreciate someone recognizing my nobility.
He nods.
On a similar note, I prefer to remain as Daisuke while we're still investigating.
Why does his voice just change all of a sudden? Did they have to switch voice actors in the middle or something? That was not the same. Erlen and I both agree that would be for the best. Yeah, that makes sense. Daisuke nods once more and then checks the time.
I should go.
Thought we were gonna play soccer, what the heck? Erlen nods.
We'll speak further about this another time. I'm sure there's a connection between us somehow.
Daisuke bites his lip and nods.
Look, I'm sorry again for how everything went down.
I'm just glad we cleared the air.
Me too.
He offers us a smile before departing. Once he's gone, Erlen lets out a breath.
Wow, what a plot twist!
Yeah, I forgot Kosei was just standing next to us. Just, existing and not talking. The two of us blink, startled out of our thoughts.
When did you get here?
Kosei crosses his arms.
What do you mean? I brought you here!
Oh, right. I forgot he was here too. I let out a slight laugh. Sorry, we were distracted, but thanks for setting it up, man.
Of course.
He frowns.
This is so heavy, though. I never would have guessed it was Daisuke.
Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, no kidding. I wonder how long he's been here.
Yeah.
He glances at how dark the sky is becoming.
We better head home before it gets too late.
Yes, I have much to think about.
The three of us head back in silence, each focused deeply in our thoughts. Eventually, we come to the fork in the road and say goodbye to Kosei. He disappears and Erlen and I continue the trip home. You think Daisuke is telling the truth? He remains quiet.
Yes, but I also believe there's something he's not telling us.
There's a line through his teeth. I thought he told the truth. I agree with Erlen. I nod. I picked up on that too. Daisuke seemed genuinely remorseful for not being upfront with Erlen, but there's something about his story that I feel doesn't quite add up. I agree. He seemed a little too nervous at times. I also think there was more behind why he didn't approach you sooner.
Yes, I feel that too. However, I do think his intentions are good.
Yeah, I don't get the feeling he wishes us harm.
Neither do I.
Interesting. The rest of our walk home is quiet. As soon as we're back, we slip off our shoes and head upstairs. Erlen goes straight into her room. I head into my room and sit down with my thoughts. My mind feels fuzzy with all of this new information. Daisuke is Velden, and he's also trapped here. I wonder if he can shed more light on this whole situation, although it doesn't seem like he knows any more than we do. When it's time for bed, I get ready before slipping under the sheets. New day music coming? I toss and turn for a while before falling asleep. We'll probably keep going. I do like stopping at the new day because it's a nice break point, but we'll see if we can get a cliffhanger ending, Those are always fun. The next few weeks at school both feel different and the same. With the knowledge that Daisuke is also Velden, his interactions with Erlen have changed. Also another time skip action, alright? He's more direct and is careful not to act too familiar towards her. Even though she's stuck here, Erlen is still a Velden princess, and Daisuke respects that. Mina was shocked to learn of Daisuke's true heritage, but Kira remained calm after hearing the news. Both agreed that it was strange. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Both agreed that it was strange he never mentioned it before, but are hopeful he'll help Erlen find a way home. Daisuke isn't the only surprising news. Kira caught the group off guard when she asked us what food and toys were good for cats. A small black cat followed her home from the park one day and refused to leave. Although she tried to seem aloof about keeping the animal, we could tell she was already attached. I can't wait to meet the little fur ball. Ooh, that was quite a mouthful. So Kira has a cat, and it's a few weeks later. Okay. With a wide yawn, I push myself out of bed. We've had a short week at school as everyone prepares for the upcoming holiday, Family Day. It's a special day that gives families a break from their busy schedules so they can unite and spend quality time together. Matsukaze takes the holiday seriously, and the community puts on lots of events that people of all ages can enjoy. The celebration spans the entire weekend, although the actual holiday is observed on the following Monday. I hurry up and get ready. Today is the last day of school before the break. Kira invited all of us to spend the weekend at her family's beach house. Okay, beach house, this is epic, and I can't wait. With the weather getting colder, it'll be nice to squeeze in a few final days of warmth and sunrise. Wow, this is a lot of reading. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Plus, Aunt Amiko and Uncle Hajime were happy to let us go as long as we'd be back in time for Family Day. Okay, beach house, that means more beach scenes. Could not be happier. After getting dressed, I pack up my bag and head downstairs to an empty kitchen. The girls must have already gone to school. Glancing at the clock, I grab a roll and shove it into my mouth. I need to get going before I'm late. I quickly sling my bag over my shoulder and put on my shoes before heading out the door. The walk to school goes by smoothly as I simultaneously power walk and eat. Soon I'm rolling through the school gates and weaving through the courtyard. Students line the hall as I filter into the classroom and sit by my friends.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just plans for the best weekend ever.
He flashes me a grin, which I match. Beach vacation?
That's right.
Mina turns to Kira.
Are you sure it's okay for all of us to stay at your beach house?
Kira nods.
My parents are happy that someone will be staying there. Otherwise, it'll just be empty.
An empty house is really sad.
Exactly. It would be ruder for us not to go.
These get bigger? Maybe.
That's a valid point.
Kira nods.
Meet at my house tomorrow morning and we can travel together. The beach house can be a bit tricky to find.
Okay, sounds good.
Kosei sighs happily.
It's been so long since I've been at the beach. I know what I'm most looking forward to.
Me too. He shoots me a knowing look.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking we're not thinking the same thing. Because it will be funny that way. That depends. Are you thinking about getting a tan, hot bikini babes, dominating at beach volleyball? Dude, we're all about it. All of the beautiful bouncing babes in bikinis. That's a lot of bees. A faraway, dreamy look in his eyes.
Always.
The most marvelous view awaits us.
And the beach will be nice too.
A contented sigh escapes me. I imagine Kira and Erlen wearing bikinis. They both look so different yet equally amazing. Erlen would confidently flaunt her assets, while Kira would shyly show off her curves. This feels weird to read it. Suddenly a swift punch to my arm jolts me out of my thoughts. Ow.
I can practically see the drool running down your face.
It's come, Mina. Miss Sato enters the classroom, interrupting our discussion.
Good morning, class. I know it's the last day before the holiday weekend, but please pay attention. We have a lot to cover.
We need Miss Sato to come to the beach house. That's all we need. As we all quiet down and return to our seats, Miss Sato writes on the board.
Please open your textbooks and we'll begin the lesson.
The day passes in a blur. I'm just skipping everything. Miss Sato wasn't kidding when she said we had a lot to cover. My head is in full from everything we've learned today. My head is full. Oh my gosh, I'm adding words, I'm skipping words. You can tell we're getting to the end of the episode. As soon as we're dismissed, everyone jumps out of their seats and packs up. Throw all of my things into my bag and sling it over my shoulder. Time to go to my club meeting. Hurrying out of the classroom, I make my way to the club room. When I arrive, I spot a few of my clubmates already in the room, but not Rika. That's strange, she's always here. You know, I think I'm going to end it here, because I feel like this is a good stopping point, and I got through all that heavy reading for the second half, so I won't have to do that next episode. So that's kind of epic. So, episode 22, in the wraps. Do me 4 favors, like, comment, subscribe, and as always help me find a girlfriend, and bye-bye.